Hey guys and girls, it's Blackjack with 396 Guitars. God damn this thing. Sorry. We got the California Kid back on the bench today. It's the last video. We're going to kind of walk you through everything we did, and we have to do a setup on it today. So before it goes back to the client, I want to make sure that I check and double check all the setup adjustments. And we're going to play it a little bit. So let's get to work. Remember, if you dig what I'm doing, like and subscribe. So, as many of you know, this thing showed up not in this condition. It was in a horrendous state. It was broken right across here, yeah, and that was kind of flopping. The actual fretboard popped off right there. That fret was missing. We had to fabricate a new fret, glue it all back together, fabricate a fret, then spot level that fret down to the frets on either side of it. And the good news is, yeah, it plays like butter. It plays like absolute butter. I'm going to go over the adjustments today. We've got two Epiphone humbuckers in it. The ones that came out of it were nondescript, and one of them, they were actually putting out quite a bit, but they just, one of them didn't sound right, and it was going in and out, and that's it. I'm not going to mess with that. We changed all the electronics, of course. We put two new pots in and a three-way switch because it's just all old and really gooey and sticky stuff, and the sweeps aren't, yeah, I could have sprayed them and left them in there, but why? Why would I do that? If we're going this far, we had to fix the nut and get it placed back in there, of course, because all that came out. I did a little bit of cutting and adjusting there. We're going to double check that as well. First things first, neck relief, as always. Now, I'm really quite pleased with the stability. It has been sitting pretty much set up for, I would say, about a week on and off. I keep checking it. The strings are going flat a little bit every day because they're new. And yeah, and plus we had the neck off and all that stuff. But today I checked it finally, and everything is in tune. Let's make sure that we have our string height where we like it. Should be about 5 on the bass side. It's a little bit tall. And 4. I think we're going to adjust that down. It's a little bit tall on the, It's a little bit tall on the bass side. I don't think the screwdriver is going to fit in there. Oh, yes. Maybe I wasn't looking at it right the other day. 5 and 4. That's what I like. A Les Paul style instrument. So let's retune. Oh, and new output jack. A whole new set of tuners because it had the cheapest, crappiest tuners that I hate. It seems like everybody uses on cheaper knockoff guitars. Can't stand it. So I had these in the shop and I donated them. Helps if you're plugged into the tuner, you knucklehead. Beautiful. I'm loving all that. What happened to the G? Rotten kidding class. I think we better adjust our G. Our G whiz. Doesn't surprise me. Was a little sharp, the G. Is that on now? Yup. Love it. G, the G string. Always the rotten kid in class, you know. Beautiful. What was the last thing? You always check. So we lowered the bass side, and that needs a slight tweak. Yeah, that's important. Pickup height. Too close is gonna choke it out, and too far away, and you got no power. Perfect. Love it. Love it to death. Last thing, we want to double check. Perfect. You want it just to buzz a little bit. I usually put guitars around 20 thousandths, basses a little bit higher, but you just want it to rattle a little bit at the first fret on a feeler gauge like that. And you certainly don't want it to buzz open. Yeah. And this is the acid test whenever you're doing a replacing or fabbing up a fret. So if this fret was giving us trouble or too high or too low, it would be buzzing. It would be buzzing right there. And in fact, I have gone all up and down the fret on all of them off camera. I'm not going to bore you with that, but yeah, that came out beautifully. Polished it up, got it back in there. I love the way it plays. Actually, this instrument now is ready for stage, studio, whatever you want. Now it's got good tuners, it's got good pickups, it's got good sound, it plays like butter. Just one thing I did not do, and that's this mess right here. Wonder why, wonder that stuff is just on there, and I don't want it on there anymore. I don't know how I did all this work and forgot to clean that mess. Is it just going to come off? I guess I should get my lighter fluid probably. Let's try some of this. This should get it. This should get it. Mostly. There we go. Got it. I don't know what that goop was. Oh my God, there's more there. What is that stuff? Something is on there. It's almost like clay or something. Got it off. Done. How did I do this whole job and keep forgetting that? Don't know. Human. Got it. Got it. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah. No buzzing there. No buzzing anywhere. I like it. Beautiful little guitar now. I can't wait to give it back to the customer. I'm so happy the way this came out. You never know when you get a guitar and it's all busted up like that, exactly what's going to be the outcome, but we 100% have a positive outcome here. And it's standing tall and it's clean as a whistle and it's ready to play. All we got to do is put the truss rod cover back on and call it a day. Right? It's going to be a happy day when he gets it back, I'm sure. I've had it here for 2-3 weeks. No, I don't think it's been 3 weeks yet, but it's been here for a couple of weeks, 100%. 100%. Now it's ready to go home. It is ready to go home. Make sure we didn't knock it out of tune. Get it in its case and send it packing. These tuners are so, I forget what I got these tuners off of, but they're so touchy. Yahtzee. After I've had a guitar apart so much and done so much work on it, I tune it over and over and over and over again. Just want to make sure the stability. So yeah, this lady's ready to go back and make some rock and roll again. It's Blackjack with 396 Guitars. The California Kid is on his way home. We'll talk soon.